Steve Piet, the truth, Steve Piet.
By taking the right ship, my grandfather, Salvatore Pietrangelo, could give his message to you. It's one that guided my entire life. And it's even more important today than it was when he was trying to stuff it in my ears. As a young man, he came to the United States on the steamship Olympic, sister ship to the Titanic. As a poor man from a poor part of a poor country, Italy, he had but $20 to his name. As a brave man, he came here to make a new home in the home of the brave. When I was little, we'd sit on his old sofa. Mostly he would talk, and I would listen, sort of. He left me this hat, but more important, he left stories inside me. Steve, I had no formal education, not even elementary school. I want you to learn the truth. Grandfather, what do you mean, learn the truth? I mean to get an education, as much as you can. My entire life, I've worked hard manual labor. It's good, honest work. I want you to have more opportunities. Okay, grandfather, can you tell me why you sometimes talk funny? I had to teach myself English. No English Italian Toastmaster clubs back then. He spoke with a thick Italian accent, but that's not the voice I remember. I remember his voice from the heart. He lived long enough to see his children and grandchildren use their education opportunities. So to honor all those who worked hard to give us more opportunities than they had, learn the truth. Use the truth. Now, learn the truth means more than job and formal education. It means to know the truth of the people and the world around you. It might be your next mayor, a school bond referendum, or rumors about your best friend. Or stories like this. Steve, I want you to learn the truth of war. In World War I, I served in Italy's army. We had to cross the Mediterranean Sea. The boat smelled, we smelled. We threw up what food they gave us. The waves crashed against the boat. It rocked back and forth. Grandfather, please stop. You're making me seasick. Again. He liked to repeat his stories. But I've taught my children the same lesson by taking them to places like the USS Arizona Memorial in Pearl Harbor, teaching them the truth of war. So to honor those who prove that freedom is not free, learn the truth, teach the truth. Now, grandfather gave me yet more ways, more pathways to truth and to lifelong learning. We go over to his shortwave radio set. It looks kind of like flowers here. And we listen to voices from around the world. He'd be so amazed at the internet. And he dragged me to his record player because I knew what was coming. It was Italian opera. I never quite got into Italian opera, but I credit him with my love of music, and music from around the world. He gave me a subscription to National Geographic magazine, and at 3:43 a.m. one morning last month, I woke up with a jolt, realizing after a half century that the reason that bright yellow is my favorite color was that subscription. I hadn't realized. Today, songs, stories, and images from around the world are at your fingertips. We call them cell phones. To honor those who shared their songs, their voices, their stories, their images, learn the truth and enjoy that truth. Today, why would you listen to 6-second sound bites when you can search source documents for truth? You listen to books, not kooks. Search for truth on all occasions. Talk with people of different persuasions, especially if it makes you uncomfortable. Use, teach, and enjoy the truth. In short, live the truth. Will you take your community and sink it with icebergs of misleading information? Or will you help raise your community to Olympic gold? My favorite color. Learn the truth. Live the truth.
One minute of silence, please.